One soldier recalled how Operation Caslib was largely conducted by remote control. It feels like hunting season has begun, he mused. Sometimes it reminds me of playing a PlayStation video game. You feel like a child around with a magnifying glass. Another soldier remembered burning up ants. Most casualties were inflicted on Palestinians by airstrikes, artillery fire, and snipers from afar. A pair of soldiers were called a year after the invasion. Combat victory? Shooting fish in a barrel is more like it, to invoke the phrase pulverization of Gazans. You see people more or less running their life routine, taking a walk, stuff like that. Definitely not terrorists. I hear the other crews they fired at people there tried to kill them. People didn't see that to be too upset that they were taking human lives. Everyone there is considered a terrorist. We were allowed to do anything we wanted. Who's to tell us not to? I understand that conduct there has been somewhat savage. If you cite it, shoot it. You are allowed to do anything you want for no reason other than it's cool. One IDF soldier remembered in which the lives of Palestinians, let's say, is something very, very less important than the lives of our soldiers. Another combatant recalled the order of his battalion commander, "Not a hair will fall of a soldier of mine, and I am not willing to allow a soldier of mine to risk himself by hesitating. If you are not sure, shoot." An officer who served at a brigade headquarters recalled a year after the invasion that the IDF policy amounted to ensuring literally zero risk to the soldiers. An IDF soldier remembered a meeting with his brigade commander and others where the rules of engagement were essentially conveyed as, if you see any signs of movement at all, you shoot. Other soldiers recalled, if the deputy battalion commander thought a house looked suspect, we'd blow it away. If the infantrymen didn't like the looks of that house, we'd shoot. If you face an area that is hidden by a building, you take down the building. Questions such as, who lives in that building, are not asked. Soldiers were calling his brigade commander's orders. As for rules of engagement, the Army's working assumption was that the whole area would be devoid of civilians. Anyone there, as far as the Army was concerned, was to be killed. We were told, any sign of danger, you opened with massive fire. We shot at anything that moved. Despite the fact that no one fired at us, the firing and demolitions continued incessantly. Essentially, a person only needed to be in a problematic location if circumstances that could broadly be seen as suspicious for him to be incriminated and in effect sentenced to death. I got plenty more where this came from. Have a bad day.